Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you for joining us again on this live show where we engage aspiring or inspiring young people who are impacting their communities one day at a time. So today, I'm privileged to be joined by Nancy Kimani, who is the founder and CEO of the Spirit of Giving, CBO. So, welcome to the studio. Welcome to the studio, Nancy.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful.
All right, karibu. Kindly introduce yourself to the viewer so that they can get to learn more about you.
Okay, so my name is Nancy Wanjogu Kimani, a 21 years old girl. Yes.
21. Continue.
I'm 21 years old girl. I have a community-based organization known as Spirit of Giving Community-Based Organization. I'm also an actress and an accountant.
Wow, 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 wow.
That is all about me.
All right, all right. So tell us more about the Spirit of Giving CBO. What exactly do you do there in that particular
Okay.
organization?
For Spirit of Giving organization, we do mostly mentorship. We do mentorship for the young girls and for the young boys, bearing in mind that boy child has really been left by the society, and it is our own responsibilities to mentor the young boy child and the young girl child. Yes.
Mm. So which kindly name the different areas or the different programs that the Spirit of CBO engages in?
Okay, mostly we do menstrual hygiene programs. We
Okay.
also do comprehensive sex education amongst the
Mm-hmm.
teenagers. And
Mm-hmm.
we also talk about mental health awareness
Mm-hmm.
and also career programs.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Um, so before someone starts an organization, there's usually something that usually drives them to start it. So what was the source of inspiration behind you starting your CBO? Yes.
First thing, something that really motivated me, mi nimegrow kwa NGO,
Okay.
trying to get a lot of mentorship, learn a lot. But now I've been raised in that kafel sijui mambo mingi. Sikuanga najua kuna ghetto.
Kwani ulijoin CBO mwaka gani? Kwani
Mimi,
ulikuwa na miaka ngapi ukijoin?
I started this organization when I was 18 years.
Ela, 18.
Nikiwa 18. So during my high school life ndo nilikuja kurealize kumbe kuna watu wenye who face a lot of challenges mostly kwa society. Kuna maybe watu wenye naishi nyumba ya matope. So I guess mkorongo alinipelekanga nini kunaitwa majengo when you're way to Eastleigh. So nikamuuliza
Hebu rudia nyuma kidogo. Mkorongo ndio.
mkorongo
Mkorongo ina maana gani?
mkoro ni mama.
Oh, okay.
So my mom took me to ghetto. Hata ni ile tu nikamuuliza, so I was shocked. Nikamuuliza watu wanaishi aje hii life wanaishi aje, like you want to me mtu anaishi nyumba ya matope tao. So nikaanza kukuwa na nikaanza ku open up sasa mind. Sasa nikaanza ku create ideas, nikaanza kuangalia pia wenye walikuwa nakuja kutumenta chuo, walikuwa wanatumenta vitu zenye hazi make sense. Sijui I started a business with one chicken, yani vitu tu illusion tu hazimake. So nikaanza kujiuliza kwani mayuzi wako wapi? because ninge feel fiti mse mwenye ako almost age yangu akikuja kunimotivate nita feel fiti yenyewe ndajua enyewe life ita make sense, lakini ulikuwa unapata wase old ndio wanajiita youth. Una imagine mzee akikuja kukuadvise na nasema yeye ni youth.
Hiyo haiwezi make
hiyo haiwezi make. So nikakam na hiyo progress. So I did mentorship also in high school for 4 years. Nilikuwa na wa mentor. Mimi nikienda kusoma huko NGO na kuja na wa mentor. Juu nilipata hata wao juu staff mob.
So inamaanisha ulijoin ulikuwa umejoin NGO ukiwa myang hata kabla utan 18, si ndio?
Exactly.
Wow. So the lessons you learned while working closely with the NGO is the one that motivated you to start your CBO, si ndio?
Not really. I can't say it is not really, because learning or staying in an NGO field, I found that they're not doing things maybe in the right way. Like ulikuwa unapata, yes, in an NGO field, that NGO it could motivate girls, educate, lakini ulikuwa unapata wakisha kukusponsor wanaachana na wewe, life yako inasonga hivyo. Unaona? So I wanted to bring that impact, like nikikumotivate ama nikikusponsor education, hakuna haja nikuache, wacha ni bring our say pamoja tuweze kufanya mob. So I guess what really motivated me, really motivate mostly, it's because where are the youths? That was the question I used to ask myself. Where are the youths who are supposed to be mentoring young girls? Bearing in mind that hata saizi ukifanya survey, ukienda kwa any high school right now, most of the students, they don't know any courses that are offered in the university or colleges. They only know of these big courses. Wanataka kuwa daktari, wanataka kuwa sijui pilot, hawajui there are other technical courses in this life. So unapata hata wasi wakienda kuwa mentor, hawaendi kuwafunza maybe kuhusu the real life situations wenye iko. So mimi nikachukua hiyo gap, nikasema mimi niko inspired, niko na knowledge, niko na skills. What I will do is I will bring people together. Nikasema mimi nitaleta watu together tuweze kuchange society na kufanya mentorship kwa machuo, ndio at least mtoi akitoka form 4 anajua na anakuwa na clear picture ataenda kufanya course gani kampo ama college.
Bana, hiyo ni poa sana. Hata mimi nilipomaliza form 4 sometime back, imagine mimi nilitoka sikuwa najua nitafanya nini, by the way.
Exactly.
Kwa hiyo imagine sikujua, so mpaka unapata unapata wazazi wanakuambia utaenda kusoma nini, wewe uko tu hapo tu unawaangalia, hata ujui, so uko tu hapo uende na venye tu crowd inasema.
Exactly. So that is why nikakuwa so inspired sana. So nikakuwa na hiyo idea, nilikuwa like nataka ku bring wase together twende tufanye mentorship, because nilikuwa na idea like kama mimi niko accounting field, mwingine ako social work, mwingine ako wiring, mwingine ako, sasa nikasema nitakuwa na grab mabeshte tofauti where people who have the same passion with me. Sasa kukuja kuregister CBO when I came to register, mimi hata sikuwa najua kuhusu kuregister, na mamangu ndo alinichana akaniambia wewe na uregister hii kitu. That is what she told me. Wewe hebu uregister hii kitu, because when I did the first project I really mobilized a lot of money, and she told me like, hey Nancy, hebu juko na mado and uregister hii organization. Hata ndio alikuwa ananichanua. So that time nikaangalia, okay, what am I going to register with it? Nikaangalia nikaona wacha ni register as a CBO, but the one who really motivated me to register it is my mother. Sikuwa na knowledge yote, sikuwa na clue.
Wow. Hiyo ni noma. So nataka sasa uanze kuongea juu ya the different programs that we engage in. Kindly share about your mentorship, what you do with regards to menstrual hygiene.
Okay, in terms of menstrual hygiene programs, we find that, okay, I will basically talk about ghettos and rural areas. We find that a lot
Ghettos,
of
kidogo. So for the viewer who's watching, who doesn't understand what ghetto means informal settlement
yes.
or slums. So
Uh,
in the city, it is urban informal settlements. Continue.
so we have the so we have the slums and we have slums and we have the rural areas. So we find that a lot of young girls are not able to get sanitary towels. And the reason as to why I came up with this program is because I want to mentor the young girls about menstrual hygiene programs. I not only mentor the girl child, I also mentor and make sure the boy child gets the knowledge about menstrual hygiene programs, different types of sanitary towels that are supposed to be used. And so in those sessions, we find that boy child lazima atafanya practical hapo hivyo, atatuonyesha, atatu demonstrate, and we make sure that they get the knowledge and skills. So
Wow, wow.
mostly mentor, na make sure boy child amepata concept na amepata a lot of skills and knowledge, and also we give them a platform where they can be able to discuss without being judged.
Wow. So when you carry out this training on menstrual hygiene, are the girls in the same room as the boys?
Exactly, yes.
Uh-huh.
Oh, to give me an example, there is, okay, if it's, let's say we are doing a menstrual hygiene program right now.
Yeah.
There is girls and there is boys. We discuss from scratch, like adolescence. What is adolescence? About hips broaden. We talk deeply without them being judged. They get to understand that knowledge. Now, here we also encourage them. After even when they grow to become big people, they will also be able to understand this. We also teach them about this girls' cycle, the regular periods and the irregular periods. Like we make sure they understand everything about menstrual hygiene.
Wow, wow, wow. Remarkable, remarkable. So now I'd like you to now discuss or share with us regarding your work on comprehensive sexuality education.
Yeah. So regarding about comprehensive sex education, that goes hand with menstrual hygiene program. So we usually end up talking these topics about how our parents feel about us, if our parents can be able to speak about sex. So sex education and menstrual hygiene programs, they go one on one. So these are topics we do discuss openly. Yes.
Ah, okay. But this one for comprehensive sexuality education, do you discuss with teenagers or just youth alone?
We discuss with teenagers. We've also discussed with teenagers, and now for the youths. Now, what we do for the youths, we do team building activities whereby we go sit down. We talk about relationships. We talk about sex. We talk about dating. Now that is for the youth.
Mm-hmm. All
But now
right, all
here
right.
for the teenagers, we just talk sex, sex education. Now that is in general, we give out their views. But now when it comes to youth, we go sit down, chill. We just open up our hearts.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. So right now I'd like you to discuss about your career programs.
Okay, now for the career programs, how we do it. This one we do mostly in schools. Those are the high school tours whereby we go for a mentorship. We go mentor our young girls. Now it depends with the school. If it's a girls' school, if it's a boys' school, hapo tunaenda sasa kuongelelea careers, and we open up their mind to see the bigger picture. And also we also go with different professions who are in different fields to discuss their profession. So kama like your daktari, we go with daktari, we make sure that every field it has someone who can be able to speak. And also for the career programs, we don't make it to be so boring because we all our programs we do them in groups. We subdivide ourselves in groups. We don't do ile one person in general, because
Mm.
when you do one person in general, it creates a lot of boredom. students, they don't get the context. But when you subdivide into groups, you're able to target your group or your team. You're able to send a lot of communication. You can be able to communicate with one another.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you also mentioned to me that you're also engaged with regard to sharing awareness on drugs.
Yes.
Drugs abuse. You're
Yes,
fighting
drug.
drug abuse. Yes.
Exactly. So we find, like, in terms of drugs, we find that mostly in slums, we find that a lot of people have really engaged in drugs, sorry, in drugs, and even in the interior places, where where you where you cannot even imagine that people are indulging themselves in drugs. So what we do is, that is why we definitely work hand in hand with doctors who are in the field, who are in volunteering and can be able to help them out, and also people, psychologists who help also in mental health, because drug abuse and mental health, they also go hand in hand.
Mm, most
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah, so you mentioned that you are an accountant. So share with us the work you do with regard to financial literacy, targeting both boy child and girl child. Financial literacy.
Okay, when it comes to financial literacy, I'm an accountant. I've done finance and banking. So I also work for a SACCO. So you find that this knowledge, like the knowledge that I have for SACCOs, the knowledge that I have for finance, I do go educate the youths and also women who are in business and would like maybe to invest in different banks, because you find a lot of people, they don't know about banks and circles, so it's
Mm,
always good to go educate them about saving. Yes, so that one is
wow.
mostly done, that mostly I do it for the youths and for the women, and also for the society, mostly who are in business or who wants to do business.
Mm. So is that one closely associated with the entrepreneurship that you said you also engage in?
Exactly, definitely, yes.
So can you also share about your work on mental health and why mental health?
You find that, okay, as we talk right now, there are a lot of people. This month has been suicidal prevention month. We
Okay.
find
The
that
month
there
of
are a lot.
okay, it's September, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it is September. It was on Saturday last week.
Uh-huh.
So when you look at last week, 2 weeks ago, there were a lot of suicidal cases, among teenagers. We find that a lot of people needs to be educated, about about depression and about mental health. You find that, okay, let me talk about men. You find that mostly in men, they're not always able to communicate or speak out their problems, because one, they are judged by the society, they are judged by friends, and there is always a slogan that people usually give men, "we ni mwanaume," nona. So you find that a lot of people have really grown into a lot of things. They have suicidal thoughts, they have depression. So having a forum where people can speak out, in terms of mental health, and we have professions who help them out, it is always a great opportunity. So with that one, I usually come up and liaise with people who are basically mostly into mental health, but mental
Mm-hmm.
health, mostly for the youths, ni ile tu una wachanua kidogo. Aye.
Ah, yeah. So we are almost coming to an end.
Mhm.
Um, I'd like you to share the challenges that you faced, the challenges that you have faced as a young person, and how did you overcome those challenges? Sababu tunajua it is not rosy venye umefika mali umefika.
Well, it's not an easy journey. Being a young girl and being a beautiful girl, see, right? See, you find that a lot of people we are in these fields, um, they've always wished to take advantage of a lady because they see a star, and si rahisi. It's not easy, but you keep on pushing as long as you have the goals. Unang'ang'ana tu, ni kukuwa focused. That is challenge number one. Challenge number two, of which I've never lacked. I've always been mobilizing for the funds, and it has been an awesome journey because people, they believe in what you do. To say many grace to your God. To mobilize money, it's not easy, lakini ni grace ya God. Because events huwa zinafanyika. Another challenge is, okay, but that one is not a very big challenge. My first challenge was how to handle people. Why? It was not easy. Not that many was there, like I thought people are of the same people, like as in everyone is good. The way I treat people, everyone is good. I guess that was my biggest challenge. And then my biggest challenge right now ni kukua roho ngumu.
What do you mean by kukua roho ngumu?
Well, I don't know, like I guess I get affected so fast. I get affected fast, but it's life, eh? I guess yeah, I get affected very fast. I'm so emotional.
It's okay. Sasa tutafanya nini? You know, lazima tu kazi iendelee.
But now I'm still used to. And everything is fine in terms of the organizational work. I can be able to multitask with my career work. Everything is good so far. I can't say there is any challenge. Because it's amazing, or it's grace working with people who are above me. Because in my organization, or people who I work with, I am the youngest. I'm the youngest in my organization. I'm the youngest, and the rest of them, they are on their 25, 30, 35, 40. As in, they're big people in terms of age, and I am happy they believe in me.
Nice. So I recently saw that someone nominated you to an international network called Ungo, where you were accepted. Kindly share with us about that international organization, a network that brings together young people from different countries in the world.
Wow. That is one of my friends. He's a doctor who definitely referred me. It is an awesome network where you're networking with big people. It is creating a very big impact. You are getting to learn a lot of ideas. Not only ideas, you're getting to interact and speak with people who have a lot of wisdom. Yeah.
Yeah. It's called Ungo. Yeah.
Yeah.
So because even as I had told you earlier, when you mentioned that you have been selected to join that network, do you know what it stands for in full, Ungo?
I definitely don't know.
But they are also sending young people to the COP27 that is going to be in Egypt. Yeah, so I forwarded you the info so that you can follow up with the person who invited you to see whether you can be part of it. I hope uko na passport.
I saw it. Anyone can join it, by the way. I saw anyone can join it.
Yeah, so anyone can join it. So if you have a passport, and just apply, and then now you'll go and represent I'm so happy that now you have been included even in those global discussions. So I'm so happy for you. So I'd like to give you an opportunity now to speak to a young person or a teenager who is watching you, and give them a word of encouragement. Yani we waongeleshe tu, sababu unajua bana, hii life iko na maneno mob. Some of them, they are the ones they're just graduating from high school to join Uraia, and they are also young people who have already graduated from school, but they don't have a job, and they are losing hope. They don't know what to do. Family is pressuring them. So I want you to speak to them, to the young people who are watching you, so that they can also be inspired. Over to you.
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity, and everyone is much welcome. When it comes to dreams, every dream is valid. I started my organization work when I was 18 years, and every dream is achievable, and you can be able to achieve everything that you have always wished for, as long as you be patient with yourself, be focused, and acha vitu zijipeleke pole pole. Don't be in a hurry with life. Life needs you to be so focused, know what you want to do, and you give yourself some goals. A period of maybe 5 years, you try to analyze what you want to do. So like for me, within 5 years, where in 2017 I had done a 5 years plan, and to be frankly speaking, everything I've been able to achieve, because I'm in organizational work, I'm in my career work, that is accounting. I am also in acting. You can also be watching me in Central Cinemas. I do act in Oro. And you can also follow up in our pages, Spirit of Giving Community-Based Organization. And you can also follow me, Wanjugu wa Kimani, in Facebook. Yes. So mnaweza make it, na lazima ita make sense. Yes, thank you.
Aha. Na je, kwa yule ambaye hayuko job?
Hayuko job?
Bana.
Sasa mwenye hayuko job, we can now maybe empower him and give him maybe skills maybe that we do offer zenye maybe zina ako interested nazo. Yaani kama anaweza taka maybe kusoma skills maybe zenye tuko nazo, maybe tunaweza share tuone kama anaweza soma.
Hiyo ni poa sana, Madam Nancy, and it has been a delight to feature you on this particular platform. And anyone who's watching and you'd like to partner with Nancy, you can reach her, and you can support the cause that whatever they are doing. So unaweza like, let me, hebu nipatie namba yako Nancy.
07
ndio wakupigie kama unataka kukudonetia.
93
641
672
672. So 0793
yes
641 672.
exactly.
Haya, wacha tuendelee. So kidogo hiyo namba inaingia tu saa hii. Yeah, so 0793 si ndio hiyo?
0793 641 672.
672. So viewer, kindly get in touch with Nancy if you'd like to join one of their programs. And it is, let me tell you, in life it is good to associate with positive-minded people. Sometimes your world may go, sometimes you may be so sad that things are not working out. But the thing is, listen even to motivational speakers, hang out with inspiring individuals like Nancy here, and you will be motivated, because hata mimi venye nilianza man sikukuwa huku bana, there time bana nilipata nimekosa job bana, yani frustrations, but because of aligning myself with the with people who motivate me, people who always encourage me, family, I was able to overcome. And then one thing that I learned, kuteseka ilikuwanga tu kwa muda, so usione like whatever you are going through is the final, hapana. You are going to overcome. You can even hear that Nancy is saying that ni grace ya God ndio imemfanya sahi hata mali amefika, you know. So just put God first, and everything will be smooth. So now we've come to the end of this show. So I want to say thank you, Nancy, for joining us today, for sparing for giving us your valuable time, so as to share with us the work that you do. So asante sana Nancy.
Karibu sana.
So viewer, thank you for joining us today. See you next time, even as we host the other guest. Asante sana, and enjoy your afternoon.